And welcome back. Well, it was a great day to get outside and enjoy the pool. We got some kids here this morning enjoying at the Vernon Damer Park. I believe I pronounced that correct. If I didn't, then I do apologize. But yeah, it was a great day to get outside and enjoy some of that water because check out our temperatures. 96 degrees was our high today. 71 was our low. No precipitation. Not going to have any for a little while longer. Not really going to deal with that. Tonight's forecast, temperatures will be in the lower 70s, so still near average. Under those clear skies, winds will be out of the north-northwest. Overall pretty calm as well. We're still watching kind of a little bit of a high pressure, really a front kind of moving on through as well. That'll happen over the next day or so. Still for your tomorrow. Hot and humid at times. We could have our dew points getting back up into the 70s for a little bit during the afternoon. And as we go on throughout the rest of this week, that humidity should start to lessen some, so that would be the good news. And unfortunately, our highs for tomorrow, not good news. Again, we're going to top out in the upper 90s, approaching that century mark. Unfortunately, we do have that century mark on your 7-day forecast. Winds will still be pretty calm out of the northwest, so that is the good news. We don't have these southerly winds. That's what's kind of keeping some of this moisture at bay. Again, that will last for a little while. We'll still have a little bit around for tomorrow as well. Today, again, all is calm. That high pressure really just kind of sitting over the eastern two-thirds of the U.S. Of course, Dorian still impacting the coast right now, but you can see where that boundary is and kind of how it's pushing Dorian, or trying to push Dorian, I should say. These are two kind of forces at battle right now. Dorian's going to make its way on up the east coast. I'll show you the track Dorian again. Even though it's not going to impact us in any way, still nice to talk about it for anybody who does have family out there. Radar satellite, this is good news. Again, we didn't see really anything, just some high clouds. That was about it today, and we're not going to see anything going on into your weekend as well. Still just going to remain hot. Jet stream far on up to our north. Dorian by this time should be up near Maine, potentially still as a Category 1 hurricane. It's still trying to hold on. It's in what we call the Gulf Stream, which is an area of warm water that basically flows from the south all the way up the east coast and out back out to sea. And those waters can be very warm, travel very quickly as well. So Dorian's just kind of riding that Gulf Stream up along the northeast coast. And that's where some of its energy is coming from, all those warm waters once it started to move. There is Dorian again, still though a Category 2 with those winds at about 110 miles per hour. Hasn't changed too much in intensity today. Here is some of that dry air. Here's a little bit of that moisture I've been talking about that we could see tomorrow. We should start to dry out even more as we go into the weekend. Dew point should stay in the 60s. Could have a 70 or 2 there, here or there. Overall though, shouldn't be too bad as we look to keep that dry air over our viewing area. Hey, I want to remind you, we are in the middle of hurricane season right now. We're still not at the peak of hurricane season. That happens at September 12th. Check out, I'm going to step on out here, check out all of the tropical depressions, tropical storms, hurricanes that we have ongoing across really the Atlantic and the Pacific right now. You've got, of course, Dorian. You've got Gabriel, which was today. I think this is Ferdinand down here. You've got different names on out to the west and the Pacific coast. We don't care too much about those because they don't impact us. But just want to remind you, we are in the peak of hurricane season, so of course if you see anything start to pop on up, just don't be surprised because we're still in this until late November. So your forecast brought to you by Richard Schwartz and Associates. Temperatures again all throughout the next several days going to be hot, especially into the weekend. No relief is in sight right now for the next 7 days.